Welcome everybody to a new Flower Circus online show. It's going to be a great show today. We have something really special. Today I'm not in Holland, but I'm in Quito. As you can see behind me, this is actually the view that I have when I go out of my hotel. It's a beautiful place. We're here for the expo, so it's something you're going to see soon online on Flower Circus. And today we're going to do something really special, what I think is really important in the floral industry when you have a flower shop. It's funeral work, and it's also about All Saints. Why is it important? I think everybody knows there is so many flowers used during funerals. And who better to have than Pascal Zijlmans? Pascal Zijlmans is doing a lot of funerals with his flower shop, but he also does a lot of different things with during a funeral, a lot of different designs, but also how he presents the flowers and how it helps also the people to get through through the funeral as well. So I think it's great to have Pascal today in the show. My voice isn't how it should be, but it's all the planes and everything going in and out. So I hope you can hear me a bit normally, but let's quickly start and get Pascal into the stream. And let's see where he is. And I think we see him. There he is. Pascal, welcome.
Good afternoon, John.
How are you, Pascal?
I'm very fine. And you in Ecuador?
I'm very fine. It's early morning here, but I already enjoy what you are making. So I think it's good to start. For the people, you can see Pascal has a new haircut. Let us know what you think about it. I think I like it. It looks a bit like mine.
We are brothers now, John.
Yeah, it looks like it. At least we get
From different others, though.
yeah.
Hey, John,
And
what
we have
happened
Joe
with
in
your
as well
voice?
as well. So Pascal, tell us. I can already see the first design. Tell us more about it.
Yeah, this is designed for a funeral, and I have the most beautiful spray roses, and I use this roses. They smell delicious, and I use eucalyptus, and it's a little bit stoer. Hoe zeg ik dat in het Engels? Stoer, firm, and sweet together
Yeah.
with pieces of wood. And I use pieces of oasis,
Yeah.
floral foam, yeah, and I make groups with the roses in different shapes, different sizes, and
He's a little bit rusty in his English, our dear Belgium guy. So
I thought I had to wake up, but it seems like Pascal has to wake up a little bit. He's not using spray roses, actually. He's using
my
garden
voice
roses
is
from Alexander
okay.
Farms.
Sorry, once again, John.
Yeah, he's not using spray roses. He's using the garden roses from Alexandra Farms. Unfortunately, I have some technical difficulties, so I can't show you the pictures. But later on, of course, we will tell you and show you the pictures of the flowers. Alexandra Farms is a farm in Colombia, specialized in growing those beautiful, beautiful garden roses. And we already got people in. We've got a friend of the show, Dimitris, in, is saying good afternoon. We've got Marcella in, is saying hi from Manchester. Marcella is also already saying looks awesome. So that's really good. Martin Groen is saying Brabants accent. I wish it was only the accent. I think it's his own language that he's talking at the moment. And let's see some details as well of the beautiful arrangement.
It's not just the arrangement, it's also the roses. They're
The roses
absolutely
are
fabulous.
fantastic. And unfortunately, the technique isn't as far that you can get the smell as well of the roses, because they smell fantastic. Just look how, yeah, the center, and they keep on opening up as well. We have 4 different varieties from Alexandra Farms. Check out their website, alexandrafarms.com, where you can see all of this. Oh, there we are again. Wait 1 second, John. Yeah. And I think it really works well with the eucalyptus, with the berries of the eucalyptus. It's really fantastic.
Without the leaves.
Yeah. Here you can see the eucalyptus with some of the leaves as well, but I think the berries are really delicate between the garden roses. Wow. So how did you attach the whole frame, Pascal? Can you tell me more about it? I see the wooden pieces, but how did you attach them?
With
Maybe you can lift one up. Is that
Yeah.
possible, Pascal?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is what John means, but I think
Yeah,
he
there are
means
some screws in it, so you screw them together, right?
met schroeven.
screws.
Ja,
And there are little pins that keep the fluorofoam
with
like
this.
this.
Ja,
Okay. So you glued the floral foam or the pins onto the wood.
yes, I did.
Okay.
And
So
I
Pascal,
was-
can you tell me more? You have a flower shop in the south of Holland, near to Belgium, as John correctly said.
yeah. We have a flower shop with 10 employees.
Yeah.
We make a lot of funeral and wedding arrangements.
And the turnover is about 100 million. Sorry.
And we make a lot of work for companies.
Okay. We've got Michaela in saying hi from Croatia. Anna is saying, I've smelled those roses, the best varieties I've ever seen. I'm a fan.
I use Diplocyclos.
Yeah.
Finish it.
Where does this grow? You know that, Pascal?
In our neighborhood.
Oh,
Yeah,
Belgium.
from a grower. No, Belgium. The south of Netherlands. In Brabant.
Oh, so it's grown in Holland.
Grown in Holland.
It looks like it's imported.
It looks like it's mini watermelons.
Yeah, it looks like.
It looks like mini watermelons. Yeah, but you can't eat them, I think.
John, can you try?
You can try.
Wait, no. Once I tried the flower food for hydrangea, but that wasn't.
And your hair started
How
growing.
was England, John?
Yeah, I know. I remember. People were in shock.
And how was your visit to England?
My visit to England, finally we could go to Norwich again. I mean, we did quite some shows lately. We did, let me get into yeah, there I am. We did quite some shows. We've been to France with Max Hurto. We've been to tours, so there he made some really, really nice arrangements. And during the show over there, Nova Fleur, directly after that, we went to Montenegro, also did a show together with Mark Frank. Showed some wedding arrangements, and also for the autumn, so some really nice autumn arrangements. And after that, I mean, that's still 2 weeks ago. Last week we were in Norwich, finally again. I mean, Friends of Flower Circus in Norwich. I think we went there 2 times a year before COVID or pre-COVID. And we had a lot of customers coming in. It was the first show of Tiffany, actually. The first real show, or the show at a space. I mean, we have seen Tiffany already for a couple of times here online, and I can tell you, in real life, she is even better. She made such nice designs, so I'm really happy that she is part of the team of Flower Circus. And actually, on Sunday, it's going to be the Dutch Championship. And Tiffany is going to compete there as well, or it's one of the rounds of the Dutch Championship. I think Pascal is going to be there as well to judge. So no pressure on you, Pascal, but
I feel no pressure, John.
you don't feel any pressure. But I mean, you don't know what Tiffany's going to make. I already saw a little bit what she's going to make. It's going to be fantastic. So be surprised.
I'm very
and also
excited.
all the people, we will post it in our stories as well, what Tiffany is going to make. I mean, she is so creative. It's fantastic. And then, Pascal, I want to know more. I mean, you have the flower shop, obviously, in the south of Holland, close to the border with Belgium. But we're talking today about funerals. And can you tell me more? Why this piece? Where do we put it? And so on and so on.
Yeah, you mean which customers or?
Pascal, can you talk and work at the same time?
Yeah,
Because it's finished.
I'm finished. I'm waiting for new stuff. Hurry up. It's heavy, John.
Yeah, I know. So am I.
So, Pascal, tell me, with the funeral work and then the 1st of November, which is big in the south of Europe, but also still big in the south of Holland. What do you make? What's the most popular thing for the 1st of November?
A lot of autumn colors and the white colors we don't see it anymore. Not
Okay.
not often. More
Wow.
different colors and autumn colors.
We have something, I mean, we already had the fantastic garden roses, but we've got the leucospermums from Ayobi flowers. We have different colors today. Leucospermums are in season at the moment from South Africa. Ayobi is the breeder from South Africa. We've got yellow ones, orange ones, red ones. And they are fantastic. I think this is a flower which really pops out.
Thank you, John.
This is a great workout, John. I think
I can see the arrangements are quite heavy.
designs up to now.
We've got Liliana in as well, is saying hi from Arenzerski
Thank you.
Kutak Gospodarski Skola Sakovec. I hope I pronounced it right, Liliana. Really nice that you're joining the show today. So, Pascal, what do we see here? What's the base?
I don't understand him.
The base is fluorofoam, John. It's a plastic container with fluorofoam in it. The most handy thing is that you can fill up the container, and the fluorofoam is used to keep the flowers at its place.
Yeah.
He's filling it up with, what's it called in English?
Dates.
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 The most magnificent branches of dates I've seen up to now. Most of the time they're dried, and this seems almost fresh. And he's using chrysanthemums in three
They got
varieties.
them yesterday.
You cut them yesterday.
Yeah, I get this from a customer
Okay,
for free.
for free.
Yeah.
So that's how he makes his money. He gets his flowers for
Yeah.
free.
Later in the show, you see how big the branches are.
I will show you a branch.
Oh,
here's
here.
your branch over here.
We have bigger.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they grow in the south of Holland.
Yeah,
Yeah, in the south of Holland. The Vakkery Mountains.
in Vakkery Mountain. Yeah.
Naomi is joining the show as well, and she's saying, wonderful to see future fine-boss leucospermum from South Africa. Naomi, you are excited, but we are also really, really excited. I mean, such a great flower. I mean, you will see it will really pop out in this arrangement. Now, Pascal is using 3 different varieties of Deliflor chrysanthemum, the breeder. And we have got the Baltica, biggest variety, I think, worldwide. But we have the Baltica Salmon. Baltica is available in many colors. I think everybody knows the white one. But there's also a cream one, a salmon one. Of
Yellow.
course, the white one. There's a pink one.
Yellow, yellow,
A lime one.
yellow,
Yellow,
yellow.
John.
Yellow.
Yeah. John is helping out today quite a lot, so thank you for that, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little
And
bit stressful because we couldn't get hold of you up to 3/4 of an hour until the broadcast. We assumed you were kidnapped or something else, but
yeah, I'm in the neighborhood. I'm in the old town of Ecuador, and everybody said, or everybody, a lot of people say it's a bit dangerous outside, but I'm still here. I mean,
but who
it's
wants a
cool.
clown?
Yeah, nobody wants to kidnap a circus director. So no problems over here.
They must know
No,
you don't have any money.
It's really beautiful. That's one thing as well. It's really beautiful out here. Seeing all those beautiful flowers. I think Ecuador is known for the roses, obviously, the really big roses. Quito is the capital of Ecuador, and it's on 2,800 meters altitude or above sea level. I've been visiting some of the growers as well.
How's your
It's
breathing?
unbelievable. Sorry?
How's your breathing? Because if you are at almost 3,000 meters above sea level, you must have experienced thin air.
I mean, I'm still talking, and so that's okay. I noticed that, and everybody knows this, that my voice is gone. I think that's one of the things, but it's quite okay for now. I mean, I haven't been running, but that's already for 20 years, so that didn't change anything. But it's really cool to see that they don't only have roses; the whole assortment is growing and growing here. I've seen some beautiful matiolas. I've seen already so many different things. A lot of limonium, a lot of gypsophila. They're growing more and more different flowers here in Ecuador,
But
and
that's nice,
the
Pascal.
exhibition is really something special. I must say, I haven't seen it like this before. It's 4 years ago when there was the last exhibition, and it was really, really busy. So really cool. And just look at flowercircus.nl on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, of course, as well.
TikTok.
Sorry?
You're on TikTok as well, I noticed this week.
And TikTok as well, yeah. And if you go to John Koopman, you will find John on TikTok as well.
Yeah. But the most funny thing is that my son was on TikTok. Have you seen my son? He has gone viral with his whistle.
Yeah, with his the commercial of one of the shops in Holland with a special whistle.
He's gonna be famous, Jan.
Yeah, he's absolutely famous.
Yeah. Laila is in as well. Laila Marines saying hello. Pascal, tell me more. Why do you put the Leukospermum higher?
Because they have almost the same structure, and I want to let's see the different shapes of the flowers and that the different sorts of flowers.
It looks a bit like a sort of Garden of Eden because it's flowers at the bottom and flowers at the top.
Yeah. And I think in this way you can really show the Leukospermum and they really pop out. I mean, we've got the Fuego there.
When I put them lower, you can see the difference of the flowers. You see that?
Yeah.
And so you can see more difference of the flowers.
And you give it more volume, and it looks much more expensive than when it looks when they're all at the bottom. And I think it's a sort of Valhalla, as the Vikings say.
Of Viking.
Yeah.
Show me one more time. So we got the Balthazar there. The Balthazar Intense. The bloom variety. This is the Fuego, and the spray variety, as I told you before, that's the Baltica Salmon. There it is. So the Leukospermum, they all have the name Iobi in front of it. So we have the Iobi Sun, we have the Iobi Orange, Iobi Red, and Iobi is the breeder. So they are breeding those beautiful, beautiful varieties, and it stands for quality. Only if you have the Ayobi varieties, you are sure that it's really suitable cut flower. They have a great vase life, and I think popping them out of this arrangement really makes them stand out. And as John correctly said, I think I need to mention this because this is happening soon. A lot of flower growers in Holland are stopping for a while in Holland because the energy prices are so high. And as John correctly said,
What
the
did I
Lucas
say?
is an exclusive flower. So if you let it pop out, it looks more exclusive. It looks more expensive. So I think this winter we really need to play with our flowers and show them as well. So let them pop out because flowers. I mean, Lysianthus, we're at Lucht Lysianthus. For example, a lot of growers will stop for a period this winter. Lucht Lysianthus, on the other hand, is continuing and is continuing uh, with all they got. So they have the light, they have everything, and they are known for their quality, and that's how they're going to continue as well. They even put up new lights in the greenhouse. They put up new LED lights, which are more sustainable. I think they save around 30 to 40% energy, having the even more lights actually in the greenhouse. So the quality will stay the same or maybe even be better this winter because of the lights. But saving energy, I mean, I think it's really cool to see how many growers are so sustainable nowadays and really working at it. Although maybe sometimes we don't see it, maybe sometimes they don't even tell about it. Most of the growers are too shy to tell about it.
John, can you put me out of the stream with the handheld?
Yeah, sorry. There we go, John.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm finished
But
with
the
the
growers
arrangement in the autumn colors.
If you can hand me the flowers, please, then the
Yeah.
audience can still enjoy this
Yeah.
marvelous Garden of Eden.
Yeah, it's really fantastic how it looks, Pascal.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, finished.
I'll make it in 10 minutes, I think.
Mary Early is in as well. She said, hello from Oklahoma, US. You are fun and educational. Thank you so much, Mary. Pascal, tell me more. If somebody comes in for a funeral arrangement, how do the people come in? What do you do? Tell me more.
We
What
have
happens
put,
when somebody comes into your flower shop and says, okay, some of my, I mean, my grandfather or somebody died, and what do you do?
when they come in the shop, we always take time, even when it's very busy in the shop. A funeral you can't plan, and so we make always time. For a wedding, they make agreement with us,
Yeah.
and then we are going to talk about the person, about hobbies and what they do in their life, and then we make a plan. And when the customers can't imagine in the shape or colors, then we use books with funeral.
Do you have a special place in the shop, or are you just standing next to the till? What are you doing?
Sorry, I can't understand you.
Okay.
What's your normal daytime schedule? Do you stand next to the till? Are you just ordering your employees? Are you just picking your nose?
Picking my nose.
Counting money, I think.
Yeah. It's a different which customer and how big the funeral is, and what the customer wants.
Okay. Well, I've been in your shop, and we had the video online as well about your shop. You have a special place where you can sit down as well, so you can really talk to the people.
Yeah. We have a table in the shop, and we give them coffee or tea or water. We give them something to drink, and we have a good conversation. in the most time they order directly. Sometimes they want to think one day, but
Yeah.
that's not very often that
Okay.
it's happened.
We've got some beautiful anthuriums. I don't think a lot of people know that there's a white one as well. This one is called Moments. I think that's a great name when you are having a great moment in life. A funeral can be, for somebody, can be a great moment as well, John.
Yeah. I know.
Your mother-in-law,
My
I think you're still
mother-in-law passes
waiting.
away, I will get €1.5 million. So let's hope for Flower Circus that takes a while, because you know what I'm going to do if she passes.
Yeah, you're going to be a half an hour late. So
I think if she passes, I will hire a guy to do my father-in-law as well.
okay. Well, in the comments, there's
He's
the
from
website
Belgium.
of Antura. At the website of Antura, you can find all those beautiful anthuriums. There's many different colors, but also there are many different shapes. I think a lot of people know, but there's different shapes in anthuriums as well.
I think most of the
this is
anthuriums
more.
are heart-shaped.
Yeah, most of the anthuriums are heart-shaped, but go to the website after the show, of course, because we got some really nice designs coming up. But after the show, go to the website of Antura, and then you will see many different colors, many different shapes as well.
You
So
forgot
there's
the L
always
in
an improvement.
www.antura.nl.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
everybody
know,
can
it's
see it.
No.
Ilse Rambachs is in, talking about close to Belgium. Lekker bezig, je gaat goed, Pascal. Thank you for joining, Ilse. And we really got an international arrangement going on, because Pascal is using the wax flower from the breeder in Australia, Helix, and we have several designs, or several varieties, and look how beautiful they are and how big the flowers are as well.
Yeah.
I like them, John. And they smell delicious.
Yeah. Basically, when you touch them, the smell is delicious, and with the garden roses and the wax flower, I mean, that's really something. It's not only for the eye; it's for the nose as well. And of course, look at it, the beautiful Lysianthus. John, can you tell me which variety of Lysianthus this
Yes,
is?
this is, if I'm correct, cotton candy.
This is cotton candy.
And this is quite a new variety. It's big, really large flowers, very strong, many flowers on the stem. Absolutely a enrichment to the varieties at Van der Lucht. I think they're now at 31 or 32 varieties in total.
Yeah. And they will continue with all those varieties throughout the winter as well.
Yeah, that's correct.
We've got Dahlia Design in as well, saying hello from Lithuania. Thank you for joining Dahlia Design. John, did you know that wax flower is also used in some dishes as well to eat?
Oh, so you think we have a fat clown? Let's talk about food. I thought we got a wide angle for the view on the guys. Can you? Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
John.
You need more space, I think.
But it's just because of the designer and the clown that we got a wide angle camera.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
I think the wide angle it looks a bit strange on the side, but we have a real good view on the design and the designer, and it's quite an expensive camera. So I hope you didn't fly business class to Ecuador.
Don't worry, John. Business class is not for the circus yet. I was next to my suitcase, down below, no window, nothing.
Okay, along with the elephants.
Along with the elephants, yes. So again, eucalyptus. We have the cotton candy there, and the beautiful garden roses from Alexandra Farms. Alexandra Farms, actually, which is really cool. You can do a course at alexandrafarms.com. So you can be a specialist in garden roses. So you get to learn all the garden roses. The owner of Alexandra Farms, Joey Azut, is telling about his varieties, storytelling actually, together with a great designer from the US. And you get to learn all about the varieties, how to take care of them, and so on and so on. And you even, if you complete the course, you can have a title. So you're going to be a master of design in garden roses. So check out alexandrafarms.com to see the course. You even get flowers when you during the course, so you can learn them, you can work with them. So I think it's really cool that they do something like that, because I still think that not enough florists are appreciating the garden roses. They use them in designs for weddings, but if you get them directly from Alexandra Farms, I mean, the vase life is fantastic. We tested them as Flower Circus, and they have a vase life of at least 8 days and up to 2 weeks or even more. So, Pascal, people come into your flower shop getting a funeral arrangement. What are the trends at the moment? Is it just a simple arrangement, or do you talk more like in England? Somebody had a profession, and it will show in the arrangement. So somebody was working on a ship, and you get an anchor. Or what's trendy now at the moment in Holland?
We see a lot of biological flowers, and um, so natural as possible arrangements. And we see also a lot of funerals where every visitor takes one flower, and we go to the funeral with two employees, and we go to fix a nice arrangements of that flowers.
Okay, so people come in, and you have that's probably in a church.
Yeah,
Maybe we can do a
And
show
everybody-
about that
yeah.
during a funeral, John.
I don't think you were allowed to wear your wig during the funeral, John.
No. That depends on who's in the coffin.
Yeah.
If it's our prime minister, I think we can get an.
Yeah.
And we see
So-
a lot that that the daughter wants to make it by herself with us together.
Yeah.
Yesterday I made an arrangement for our mother. The funeral is now, and we make it together
And do you make
Okay.
it together in the shop or
in the shop.
In the
Yeah,
shop.
in the shop.
So actually, what you're saying is that it makes it's more personal nowadays.
It's not more personal, yeah. And they put not many flowers, but the idea that they had made it by themselves with us together.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, but it's also what you're doing during a funeral or a first goodbye.
Yeah.
Is that you take the flowers people got with them and or are bringing, and
Yeah.
you need to make some arrangement with that.
Yeah, we have two vases or pots, and with a little bit green and
Speed up, Pascal.
yeah. Talking and working together.
That's what most of people can't do.
Yeah.
I'm a man. So.
No, but women can't do it either.
Oh, okay.
No, they're just doing it half if they do two things at one time. Hey, isn't that right?
Quite funny. We're talking about funeral arrangement, and we already got a line up to Heaven, because Heaven TV is saying something and sending out hearts. So probably doing a great
Please
job.
take it yourself.
Yeah, I take it by
simple.
myself. It's a heavy.
It's real heavy, but it's a little bit.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Yeah. So,
You need a hand with that, Pascal?
no, it works.
So while Pascal is bringing away the next arrangement, please subscribe on the Flower Circus YouTube so you can see more of these beautiful shows and videos that we make. And also, if you go to flowercircus.nl and register for this show, we will send you the lookbook with all the designs. So all the designs Pascal is making, we're making pictures after the show, or actually John is making the pictures after the show. We'll make a lookbook out of it. We will write down the ingredients as well, and you can see those beautiful arrangements that he's making today. And look up close and have some more time to enjoy them as well. So go to flowercircus.nl to see those, or to register. And then this week, probably on Wednesday, we will send it out to you, the lookbook, when it's finished. And of course, on Facebook and Instagram, we will show you the arrangement as well, the coming period. So again, when it's for free, we're using it. We're Dutch. And Pascal, although he's almost in Belgium, he's using the things that are for free as well. So from the palm tree, from his neighbor, he's using dates again. So Pascal, up to the next arrangement. Talk us through. I can already see a really, or the base with the floral foam.
Yeah, it's the same base as Pascal used in the second arrangement with the chrysanthemums and the leucospermum.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And he's doing now a different arrangement with the date branches and some real nice varieties of Deliflor, Alexandra Farms, and
Antura.
I like the
So
shape.
we got one question, Pascal, before you start. What kind of floral foam base is this?
The green one.
The green one.
And
Okay.
What do you mean?
do you mean the plastic container or do you mean the
Yep.
floral foam itself?
No, both actually.
I think the floral foam we use is just the ordinary bricks,
Yeah, the bricks. Yeah.
Yeah.
and he has cut them in half, slice them, so he
Yeah.
Okay, this is unexpected. What you're gonna do now? So you're not gonna put them in the floral foam, but just on top.
Take
So
a
now-
little.
And now I'm
So now he's tying them together.
just some wire. So Pascal, you didn't come alone today.
No,
No,
You had some help.
I have help from Susan.
Susan.
Susan
And
is
who's-
the intern at Ambiance Flowers.
Okay, and
There's Susan.
there she is. Hello,
Hi,
Suzanne.
Susan.
Are you fresh at the academy? Is this your first year at the Flower Academy? Third
Exam year.
exam year. So that's quite interesting.
She's helping me with preparing the flowers this morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she works in our shop now.
They were here at 9 o'clock. And when I arrived at 3:30, they have
We
almost,
thought he had an accident or something.
yeah.
Where's John? Where's John?
No, that was about you, John.
I know. I finally had a good night of sleep. So
Finally had a good night's sleep. It was only 2 hours, but it was a good night.
yeah, it was.
So can you ask the audience, or maybe I can ask the audience, what they think of our new camera? Is it an improvement compared to the other camera? Because now we can see the top of the design. I think
Yeah.
we can do the design much better than we did with the previous camera. And we can see, in this case, it's not an advantage, but we can see the designer as well.
Yeah, and we can see his
And
new
I'm
haircut.
glad Pascal doesn't speak English. Sorry.
I can speak English, but
was nagging
So,
all the, he was nagging all the time during dinner and calling me a fat clown and that sort of things. Yeah, yes, you did. So now he
In 1 minute.
so now he has 3 flat tires with his automobile, and
yeah.
It was alright for 1 minute, and I called him a fat clown. Yeah, sorry, John.
yeah. I'm not sure if it's a thing that you apologize to John and call me a fat clown, but
Yeah.
whatever. Big improvement. Thanks, James.
James is saying big improvement. Mary Early is saying, is it a fish eye?
No, it's the camera.
Yeah, a bit, as you can see at the doors. So they're
Yeah, it's a
they
fish.
look a bit round at the moment. They actually aren't, but
Absolutely
we got-
better view, John. Thank
Yeah,
you. Elvis is in the building.
Vicky Hees is saying the camera and the angle are good. Anna is saying the picture is much better and the colors brighter.
Yeah.
So I think it's we're gonna keep this camera, John.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Pascal, why are one technical question for you? You're putting the dates on top of the floral foam,
Yeah.
but you're not attaching them. Is it because the weight of the dates is so heavy, or is it that now putting the flowers in make them stuck to the floral foam?
The last one. Yeah,
Yeah.
the flowers.
Did you, can you repeat what I said? Or you're just saying the last one?
I think it's a combination, John, because the dates are so heavy that the few stems of flowers can't hold them together. But the dates are used as a sort of extension of the floral foam, so they will keep their place. And because of the weight, it just stays in its place, and he has tied them up together. So
Yeah.
it might be a thing when you're transporting it, but once it's in its place,
Even
Pascal?
by transport, it's good.
Let's see about that.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, when I was doing floristics at school, when we made
You mean in the
a
Middle Ages?
funeral arrangement,
In the Middle
the
Ages.
teacher was throwing actually the arrangement to see how many flowers will fall off, if it was technically good, and he said they will throw it anyway. So make sure that the technique is right. Put your flowers deep into the oasis.
I'm not sure if this arrangement will stand that test.
I think he
Actually,
do
I'm
it.
quite sure it doesn't. But
John.
it's what?
We're not gonna do it
No,
this
no, no,
time.
no,
We need
but
to
it's-
make some
I
pictures
will
as
do
well.
it, I send
I
you a
know you
picture.
want.
We have often done it with the bridal bouquet test during the live shows with Michael.
Yeah,
And I think you're right. If it stays in place, if it stays in the arrangement, it's technically done quite right. But I'm not sure if with the floral foam arrangement you should throw it, because it always ends up as chaos.
yeah, that's for sure. And you being at the show, it doesn't help.
Sorry. Again, John. Sorry.
And you being at the show, it
Oh,
doesn't
thank
help
you very much.
with the
Yeah,
chaos.
yeah. I'm not sure.
So
if
the
this-
Arturium-
I'm not sure if this is a joke, John.
No? Okay. The Anturium Pascal used is called Rambla. It's a new red one.
No. This is not a Rambla.
No?
No.
I was already thinking
This
this
is the
is
third
something.
variety, and we're not sure which variety. But this is the variety which accidentally was caught up in the transport with the other two. And we thought it was quite nice in this arrangement. We have a third and fourth arrangement, if I'm correct, where the Rambla, the red one, is used.
Okay.
So maybe
So
if
this is-
someone of Antura is watching, it's Cantello. Oh, it's the Cantello. which
Cantello, yeah,
also
it's
is
the-
provided in rolls, and that's a different shape because it's not mature yet, and it's a sort of roll.
Yeah. No, it's actually when the Anthurium isn't opened yet, so that's why it's called roll. It's a really nice variety. I think it's the variety that Tiffany maybe will use on Sunday, or maybe not. Now she can't use it anymore because Pascal already used it. So Pascal, thank you for that. Now Tiffany has to think again what she's going to make it
These were
Sunday.
the spare ones,
The spare ones, okay.
if I'm correct. Am I
The
correct,
spare.
Tiffany? Yeah.
It's a spare one.
Yeah.
This is a wrong one. But Sean is correct.
Thank you. Can you please tell that once?
One more time.
One more
Tiffany.
time, please.
The other Jean in Ecuador is correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
About the rules.
that's a pity.
Thank you, Tiffany. The chrysanthemum Pascal used is called Poker, deep red one. If you go to delyfloor.nl, you can see the whole assortment that's available. Actually, there are two parts on the website where you can see what's available. There's a part for the growers, so they know what they can grow. But if you are a florist wholesaler, go to the part which says supply at the Dutch auctions. So then you can really see what's available at the moment, what's grown at the moment. And Poker is one of those beautiful varieties that's available at the moment. Maybe, John, you can zoom in on Poker, on the chrysanthemum, so we can show it. I think I'll look at it. It has a really intense color. Vicky Hees is saying, I love this and the the height, but our undertakes won't be able to place it on top of the coffin in the hearse. So Pascal, is there some limitations on the size in Holland of funeral work?
No, it's quite different.
It's
The
quite
shapes on the coffin.
Yeah, but the question was if it's does it fit in a hearse, and the hearse is like that.
It's necessary that it is not too high for on the coffin in the hearse.
Yeah, but that was the question.
Yeah.
Is there a specific height?
That's a specific height.
Yeah, we don't have Pascal for the talking. We have Pascal for the
No. We're not making fun of Pascal.
I mean, the education system in Belgium is not as it is in Holland.
Net allemaal Belgium now.
Sorry for our people in Belgium. We're just making fun because he's close to a amusement park, and that's where Pascal did his education. So he learned English from the local leprechauns over there.
That's not nice to say, John.
Asshole.
Oh, sorry.
No swearing on TV, eh?
Oh, sorry.
So I mean, this design is around 50 to 60 centimeters high.
Yeah.
That's good enough in a hearse in Holland.
Yeah, but there's a lot of times the flowers and the coffin is not transported in a hearse in Holland. Sometimes it's in a carriage with horses. Sometimes it's by foot on just a carriage. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. And especially in small villages, most of the time the hearses are not used because the cemetery is near to the church or whatever.
Okay. So you just walk.
They walk
the coffin.
They walk towards the cemetery.
Yeah, then you can have every height you want.
Yeah.
You have to
There's another
take
thing.
care of
If they walk
the
in the
weight.
cemetery, most of the flowers are carried by relatives. And with these designs of Pascal, I'm not sure if the strongest man in town is enough to carry these designs, because they're quite heavy.
They're quite heavy, yeah.
But they can be smaller if needed. It's just for the purpose of entertainment, and the broadcast they made quite big.
Yeah.
You don't have to put them on the coffin. You can put them in the church as decoration.
If we need to put these 7 designs on one coffin, it has to be my coffin.
It has to be your coffin.
Because the rest of the coffins won't be big enough.
But don't worry, John. We're gonna bury you. We're gonna start digging the hole soon already.
Sorry?
We need to dig the hole soon already to make sure it's big enough.
I think you should bury me the other way around with my nose down to earth, because otherwise, because of my big mouth, they will be used a lot of soil to cover up that gap. So
You said so. You said so yourself. I'm not saying
thank you very
anything.
much. I have one friend who wants to be buried with his ass above the ground, so we can park our bicycle in it. But
I mean, you're telling it as a joke, but I think
no. I have a friend who really says he wants to be buried with his ass above the ground.
Yeah. Better get a socket with it as well, because everybody has a electric bike nowadays, so you can charge it as well.
Yeah, that's correct. I bought mine in the spring of this year, and I've already cycled approximately 2,000 kilometers this year, and that's the same amount of kilometers I did in the 20 years before that. So, and I'm not joking. No. Everything below 10 kilometers I'm doing on bike now.
Okay.
Especially when I go to the pub and.
But John, you're saying my friend wants to do this as in a funeral, or he wants to be buried like that.
Yeah.
I think, and Pascal, maybe you can tell as well. It's getting more and more personal. It's more about celebrating life than it is about really funeral. So I think, yeah, things are getting. I'm not saying more extreme, but more personal. I think
We see a big difference with a few years ago, John.
Yeah.
More celebrate life. Can you?
Yeah, I think I can manage. It looks quite heavy.
No.
Are you doing it yourself? No!
So, Pascal, can you tell me more about what maybe one of the more extreme things that you have done for a funeral, or a special thing that you think, yeah, this is really something I've never done before, or this is something that's once in a lifetime?
Yes, we made stuff like a wheel from a car, a piece of a fire car, with helmets from the World War II.
Oh, the fire truck.
And an arrangement with helmets from World War II.
Yeah. Okay.
Helmets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that for a veteran?
It was a collection from that man, and
deceased.
Yeah. And we make an arrangement only with plants and green and helmets.
Okay.
And he find them by himself by the river. He was seeking with a metal detector. And he had a lot, and we made an arrangement with that. That's one of the most
extraordinary.
Extraordinary things I made.
Oh,
Just look
And one helmet with a hole
That was his helmet.
Yeah. So that sort of things.
I don't know if people noticed what Pascal just did, but he was cutting the flowers, and he's going to do again. But look how many tiny stems there are on one stem. So with luchtlysianthus, they have so many flowers on one stem, so you can fill up this arrangement already with a few stems, because look at how many flowers there are on one stem. I think it's good as a florist to know the basics. You need to calculate. Pascal also in his shop needs to calculate. And if you buy the Lysianthus, maybe a little bit cheaper, but only has a couple of flowers on it, you will never cover the area that Pascal is now doing just with a few flowers. Can you tell me more about the base, Pascal? Because I see some branches.
It
I
are
see
branches from wire.
Yeah.
With wire, metal, and we made the shape with that branches.
And what kind of branches is it?
Metal,
Sorry?
metal, and plastic.
Oh, it's
not real.
It's artificial.
Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
That didn't show on camera.
no.
To be honest.
It didn't even show in real life. But that's me being a blind fat clown. But
With this arrangement, you can better see the coffin.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's more open arrangement. If people come in and they want to have a funeral work, Pascal, do you have a book or something, or do you have? How do you show what you can do?
Yeah, we have two books and a lot of photos from our own work.
Yeah.
And it's especially the conversation what makes the arrangements. Conversation with the customer.
Yeah.
Mostly we don't need a book or pictures.
Okay.
It's only in the conversation. Talk about colors and the
Shapes.
person and shapes. Yeah, and that makes the arrangements. We're talking about it, and it's not.
But it also means you are really trusted with that it will be an arrangement according to what the deceased and his beloved ones
Yeah.
would like to see.
Yeah, and we always send pictures with WhatsApp to the customers or calling with FaceTime before we deliver the arrangements. Always,
Okay, so they can see what you made.
always, yeah.
And how often does this take any adjustments before you will actually deliver the arrangement? Hoe vaak moet je hem nog aanpassen?
One time this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
most of the time
It's good to have
it's
explain
okay.
it very good and listen very good to the customer.
Yeah.
It happens one time this year. Yeah, little bit more pink. It has to be a little bit more pink than they expected.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vicky Hees is saying that's the style for me when it's my time. I'll make sure my daughter sees it, but she's not a florist as I am. So Vicky, you can always call.
Pascal, and
Probably, you can't call Pascal then, but your daughter can call Pascal. But please stay with us for a long time. It's really a beautiful arrangement how it looks, and I think as a florist, talking to your customers. I mean, you're not only a florist; you're almost like a psychologist as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's for
you
sure,
do-
John. That's for sure.
But that's not
And-
just for your customers. That's for your employees, your family, your friends,
Yeah,
your wife,
Yeah.
children, fat clowns
Fat clowns.
as well.
No, it's an art to listen, not to talk too much, but listen. I think, but that's a thing in the whole world. We talk too much and listen. We don't listen enough. And I think it really shows that Pascal is saying, and he is doing a lot of funerals. That only one time somebody said, "I want a little bit more pink." Uh, so really listen to what people want, how the person was as well, to make it really personal. Luckily, Vicky is saying, "Oh, I don't intend to go for a long time." So really nice to hear that. So, what's the variety you're using at the moment of the Lysianthus, Pascal, or maybe John, or Tiffany, or
Apricot fudge and
Alyssa yellow.
Alyssa yellow.
okay? So we've got two different varieties there. Wow, it's really nice. How do you fill up the tubes, Pascal?
I fill them up with this bottle.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, I'm speechless.
And water. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to fill them every day
Yeah.
in the tubes. Yeah.
is that
It obviously helps that there's no leaves on
Yeah.
the flowers anymore, so they don't drink as much as they would with.
Thanks for Susan.
with leaves on it.
the only time Susan is smiling is when she hears her own name?
I can imagine that it's very hard for Susan to work with you, Pascal.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
I can too.
Is it hard to work with me? No.
no, she hasn't been paid yet, Pascal. That's why she's saying no.
That's true.
Oh, she doesn't know. She doesn't get paid.
Lydia is in and saying hello. Thanks for your floral arrangements. You're welcome, Lydia. And if you want to have more inspiration, I
nice.
mean, we do this every month, every
Can you
first
do
Friday
it
of the
again,
month.
Pascal? Because Pascal is he's cutting the grasses in half, and if I would do that, I would throw the first part away, the lower part. But he's using it, and it looks nice. So he
Yeah.
makes of one branches of grass, he makes two.
Yeah, it looks very natural.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I use every piece of the grass.
I think it looks even nicer if the lower part than the upper part does, because the lower part is sort of fireworks now in the arrangement, and the upper part also.
Yeah, I use them everywhere, John.
Thank you, John. It was really
Yeah,
a good contribution to what Pascal was doing.
good story.
Yeah, Mom.
Mary is saying this is a garden in the woods, pleasing for family and friends. I think it really is. And yeah, John, you said he's cutting the grass in two.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a great way of making the arrangement not too expensive, using too many flowers. Already with the Lysianthus, buying good Lysianthus with a lot of flowers on one stem makes you not to use too many bunches of
He
Lysianthus.
makes it even more profitable. He cuts them in three.
In
Yeah.
3 or 4. Yeah.
And I think that's something that's really important for us as florists, because we are very creative, but sometimes we just forget to ask money
I've
for
never
what we
seen
do.
someone do this before. I'm actually astonished.
And that doesn't happen very
No,
often, Pascal. So-
Almost speechless. I think
like me.
Am I the only one in the audience who sees this for the first time?
Yeah, I want to know if people do this as well, or is it the first time that they see it?
This one I make 4 pieces. It's a big one.
Now you're exaggerating, Pascal. Now
yeah. Also think he's overplaying his hand.
yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
maybe we should kill him. But
After the show.
he's taking all the credits, John.
Yeah, he's the star today. Actually, Susan is, but Pascal is now just finishing the work that Suzanne did this morning. But do you have a lot of people coming in from schools, Pascal? And
Yeah, we have
do they
three
stay?
now. We have 3 now
Okay.
from different schools.
And Susan was the best, so you took her.
Yeah, no. There are
Again, she hears her name and she's laughing. Yeah.
Maybe because her name is not Susan. And she's just smiling.
That's a joke, yeah.
everyone have their own skills. Every person.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, every person has their own.
Some have
skills.
many, some have
Yeah.
less. Some people have just one.
John.
Just me being fat. But
Vicky is saying, I cut my grasses into 2 or 3 sections.
Okay.
We've got Alexandra Rogain, and she's saying, thank you all from Portugal. We need peas and flowers,
Yeah.
success.
that's
Thank you, Alexandra.
that's true.
Put them Diplocyklos
Diplocyklos.
in the wire.
It sounds a bit like a dinosaur.
Diplocyklos.
Yeah, Diplodocus is a dinosaur. T-Rex.
Was a
More, I
dinosaur,
think.
John.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, you want some more?
I want some more.
Diplocyklos. And do you know why it's called that?
I don't know.
You don't know much.
You're going to tell us, John.
I like that name.
Yeah. I will probably have forgotten it by the time I'm in my car, but
Yeah. No, the fun thing with all the flowers that we have the Latin name, so everybody knows around the world, or everybody can use the same names as well. So the name Diplocyklos is known. I think a lot of florists are using it, especially autumn time. It's really great to use those. It's not flowers. I'm the decoration, and I'm really thinking that it looks like mini watermelons, but probably that's just because I really want to have a watermelon.
I think that's because your mouth is becoming quite dry after talking for almost an hour and having slept for less than 2.
Yeah, but that's story of my life. And
That's more-
traveling a lot, and normally actually John is going to England, to France, but this time John, I don't know, he's enjoying life. Luckily, he's enjoying life. We can also see it. I'm not.
Are you again calling me a fat clown, John?
I'm not talking about your figure. I'm just talking about your smile. That you're enjoying life.
Yeah.
We were talking about your figure.
I think it's wise that we take this one with the 2 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's okay. Or Susan.
No.
Yeah.
If you take that side,
Yeah.
then we'll, because it's quite.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I take it by my.
It's really
Take it
beautiful.
by your own?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
John, you're a bit too close. I just see people leaving now and, and start to
Right.
cry.
Okay. So these 2 people have left now.
Yeah.
Okay. Next design. Number?
7 or
7.
8.
No.
7.
How many designs do we have left, Pascal?
What
2.
time is it, John?
2. Because we're already in 1 hour and 10 minutes, so I hope people will keep
Last
on watching. But
Or the
Do we have time for 2?
yeah,
Yeah.
if you're quick enough. So let's try to do both, talk and work at the same time.
Oh, this is very heavy. It's design number 6. It gets smaller by the hour.
Yes.
Wow, tell us directly what's the base, Pascal. Tell us
I
about
used
the base.
dried pampas grass and deals and moss. on the base of floral foam.
Yeah. So it's a wreath. So it's a circle, right?
Yeah, it's a circle. And
This is the Rambla, the red variety Anthurium.
Yeah.
You want the dates as well, Pascal?
no, it's enough, I think. Yeah,
Yeah, you think you have enough dates?
in this time it's enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
A great trick that Tiffany showed during the show in Norwich was spraying the pampas grass with glue. Because pampas grass, I mean, they can fly all over the place once it's touched. Or so if you spray it a little bit with some glue, it will stick. So it's not flying everywhere, especially if the arrangement is going to be outside or in a house, and maybe it's a little bit windy when the door opens. It's not flying all over the place.
This doesn't look like the same dates we have used earlier before. This is a little bit more dry. Is that correct?
This is import.
This is import.
Yeah, and the other ones are from Fakri Mountains.
Oh, these are grown in Fakri
From
Mountains.
our own village,
Yeah,
from a customer. Yeah,
But he has these kinds of branches in his garden?
yeah, in his
Oh.
garden in the Netherlands. Yeah, her garden.
Oh.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that before.
here they give them to us.
Oh.
Yeah,
In return, you do?
flowers and a little bit money.
A little bit money, about 300-400 euros.
I don't know. 300-400 euros.
Okay, let's go to the Anthurium. The
Yeah, the
picture
Rambla.
of this design. I'm not quite
It's a beautiful red one. Rambla. It's a new variety. It's especially packed in boxes as well. Let's say Rambla. So this is gonna replace the variety I think we all know, and we can start to forget the name tropical, because now we need to order Rambla.
And the typical about Rambla is that it doesn't shine as much as some varieties do. And I think it's
Yeah.
quite nice. It's a sort of,
It looks more natural. I think well, some people or some florists say it's not really, or people even saying it's not really natural. It's such a shiny flower, the Anthurium.
Yeah. it sometimes looks a little bit fake,
Yeah,
Yeah,
very artificial. That sounds more nice.
that's the better word. Yeah,
And this one,
it's like the Botox. It's like the Botox at Pascal. It looks a bit artificial.
Botox. It looks
Oh,
a bit-
Botox.
And,
Oh,
and
it's
and
artificial.
Pascal likes Botox a lot,
Yeah,
as you can see.
Pascal is with his new haircut. He's traveling to Turkey next week to to get some new hair. They get it from his chin, and they will implant it on top of his head.
Luckily they got it from his chin.
Next year I
because
look like Santa Claus.
sometimes they take it from your scrotum, but then whatever.
Okay, beep. I think again the Leucospermum from Ayobi. Check out the website from Ayobi Flowers, because I mean breeders make fantastic things. That's for sure. I mean, making new colors, making new varieties. But in the case of Ayobi, they have so many great flowers. They've got the Leucospermum. They also have the beautiful Proteas. So they are growing or making really, really nice products. And you can also learn about the products. There's a lot of interesting facts on their website, how it grows, where it comes from. Proteas they are grown outside. And it takes a while to grow them as well, and it's a seasonal product. It's really in season now, so make sure you buy them now, because I mean, such a flower, it's such a great product. I think every florist should have it in his flower shop at the moment. Maybe not everybody will buy it, but at least you have something to show the people as well. something special. I mean, there are a lot of people just coming in and buying roses every week or every other week. But if you can show them something special every time when they come into the flower shop, they especially will come to you because of that fact. Vicky, he's just saying, wow, I love it. Here's the website, ayobaflowers.com. Last time, the show with Ruud Haaslau, we used the white protea, Arctic Ice, which is a fantastic one. And it can be dried as well. I think it was, during the Chrysanthemum Day show, Stefan van Berlo, one of the Flower Circus designers, used a dried protea to make an arrangement.
Yeah, as a base.
Yeah.
And we both thought it was an artichoke.
You thought it.
Oh, sorry. The dumb fat clown thought it was an artichoke. Yeah.
Yeah. John, I don't know what's happening with you. I mean, or at least I am not making any jokes about your figure, but all the jokes come from yourself. So what's happening, John? Did you buy a mirror or something?
You better can do it by yourself. Then.
Yeah. Than someone with his full blown mind.
So finish.
So placing the
7th.
Is there a special way you're placing the interiors? Because it looks they're all facing outwards.
You're not looking quite right, because this one doesn't face outside. I think.
Okay, they don't face outside.
No. They face.
Yeah, it's a different. It's different on camera than in real.
That's always the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it adds 5 kilograms, Pascal.
Yeah, my camera does.
Yeah.
So no, my camera does 15, but.
Especially now that we have the fisheye camera, John. It it gives you not. It doesn't give
enough,
you two
John,
chins.
enough,
It gives you
enough, John,
chins.
enough. So for the final design.
As they say in France, le grand finale.
The final design is a cross with mushrooms.
Actually, before we start the last design, next show, that's going to be, let me check, on the 4th of November, we're going to have a new flower magician. And not just a flower magician, we got a flower magician from the UK doing the show. So, John,
Finally,
do you know who it is?
Morgan Douglas Nutt.
That'll be a great.
I mean, only the name is already great. I mean, you're called John Koopman, Pascal Zijlmans, but if you have 3 names, I mean, it must be special. So you must make special things as well.
Morgana.
So Morgan Douglas Nutt is going to be the designer on the 4th of November. So make sure you be there. 3 p.m. Central European time. 8 in the morning in Ecuador. As I know now.
Hey, John, one thing about this arrangement, because this was the arrangement when I first saw it this afternoon early. I said this should be the last design, because I've never seen this kind of work of art, and I really think it's a work of art because of the mushrooms he's using, and it's not quite the right word, but it's a beautiful color scheme of black, dark green, yellows, and it's the other way. Can I lift one up?
Yep.
Because it's dried, and it's
Yep.
in Dutch it's called elfenbankjes.
Elfenbankjes.
Elfenbankjes. I'm not sure if what they're called in English, but it's hard.
Mushrooms.
No, it's not mushrooms. I think it's champions. If someone can do the.
So where did you buy it, Pascal, or did you get it yourself? Did you went into the Efteling?
He went into the Efteling.
I walked through the woods and no.
If you
I tried
go
them
on the
at
woods
home.
today,
No, I buy them by
Wholesaler?
yeah.
And is it a food wholesaler or is it
No.
a
No, for florists.
florist?
Yeah, but it's a long time ago. It was a leftover, and the cross was also a leftover. We don't sell crosses anymore in this time.
No?
No. 5 years ago we
And-
did, but
Oh, sorry, yeah.
but now not anymore. And it's a base of the cross is dry floral foam with moss and mushrooms dried with
Yeah, it's called bracket fungus.
Bracket
Thank you,
fungus?
Vicky.
Yeah, it's
bracket fungus.
bracket fungus. And if you can see the color scheme now quite well, I think. And
Yeah.
is it
I think it works. The camera is good. I mean, the fish, I love it, and people are watching also love it. But I think now that you're zooming in with your phone, you can see it more, the color scheme.
yeah?
It really fits in well, and it really gives it a natural look.
Yeah, and is it dyed or is it a natural color?
It's a natural color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, we're using a wax flower from Helix. Actually, the breeder of the wax flower is in Australia, but the wax flower itself now comes from South Africa. So it's also the season for wax flower.
Suzanne, get deze roze. Is een roze.
And how did you? There we have Suzanne. Hello, Suzanne.
Susan.
Susan. We're not going to sing the song, John. I was expecting you were already singing the song. There's a famous song in Holland.
Oh,
about,
Susanne.
Susan. Yeah,
Yeah, but it's not Suzanne, it's Suzanne.
yeah, but it's Brabant, so maybe it's
We have
Suzanne.
a
but
Brabant.
just say Suzanne.
If I may pick
So we
one
got-
for on my coffin, I hope it takes a long time. This one is my favorite. John?
Okay, we'll write it down. and I'll
Write
send
it
to your
down, the
wife.
black one.
You're a little bit black inside. but-
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about my skin color, but no, it's just my soul.
Your soul is black. Yes.
Thank you very much for the compliment.
To the congratulations.
Again, John.
For John.
Sorry, Pascal.
So how did you attach the bracket fungus, Pascal? Did you glue it
Yeah, he
or?
glued it
With,
because he did it a little bit sloppy.
With hot glue
Yeah.
and wire.
Okay. And did you do it or did Suzanne do it?
No, my employee, Maureen.
Okay.
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
at the shop.
Someone in the shop.
Absolutely. Again, almost
It's-
speechless.
Yeah, this is really a fantastic piece. What do you see? I mean, you're already a florist for many years. I mean, you still look young, but you're actually already a little
75.
bit older. Yeah. But
And he
what have you
smells a
seen
little.
over the years changing? So, and what do you see coming in terms of trends of funeral work, Pascal?
When I started as florist 25 years ago, 25 years ago, there was we used more white and more religious shapes, and more shapes like hearts and crosses, and in this time it's more natural, and
Okay.
more colors and. But when I started, the colors of the church are white and yellow. We saw that a lot
Yeah.
in our neighborhoods. Yeah,
Okay.
John, just a reminder, it doesn't have to be a cross in my case. It can be a different shape. Please don't make it a heart because
After all these jokes you made,
You
I
don't
think
have
your
one?
heart is inappropriate. But if you can do something with the fungus, that would be nice.
I mean, I'm not
What
gonna
I
say it. Vera is saying beautiful floral arrangements.
what way?
Now, John, you have to, like Vicky, you have to stay with us for a while.
Yeah, we do.
Anna is saying a stunning piece. It's really beautiful, and I want to thank everybody, of course, for watching, but also especially want to thank the growers that joined us today. So the Alexandra Farms with their beautiful garden roses, and now you can see it not only for weddings, to try them for funerals, but also for your daily bouquets, because they really add something to it. They are beautiful, but they smell nice, and they smell nice as well. We had the wax flower from Helix. We had the anthuriums from Antura. We had the wonderful chrysanthemums from Deliflor. So I think we had some great flowers this time as well to work with, and Pascal is still doing, but did a great job with the designs. If you want to see more, subscribe on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. What do we have more? I forgot Instagram.
YouTube.
And YouTube as well. So we've got the designs, we make the pictures. John is a great photographer, and I think all the designs will look even better on pictures than they do now live. So yeah, subscribe, like. We're actually over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube now, so I'm really happy for that, and for the people who subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing already. Hendra is saying beautiful. Vicky Hees is saying, when I started my floristry career, it was wireframes, moss, and wired in foliage and flowers in gates of heaven, vacant chairs, etc. These natural designs are so much better. I think, like in fashion, everything comes back. I mean, dried flowers. I think that there were some florists who were throwing away finally after 20 years, 25 years, maybe even 30 years. They thought, I still have a box of dried flowers. I need to get rid of it. And within a year, dried flowers came back into fashion. And I think with funeral work, but with all the floral work, things come back in fashion again. In a different way, obviously. I mean, there's a modern twist to it, like we see with the dried flowers. I mean, this cross, like Pascal said, is not using this shape a lot anymore. But who knows? Now people have seen this cross with the fungi on it. People will love it. But I mean, we can do it in any. You can do it in any shape, of course. But things are coming back with a modern twist, and I think that's really nice. And don't be afraid of trying new things. Andra is saying camera work is so much better. Thank you so much for that. I mean, John hasn't been drinking, so the camera work is quite stable as well. Oh, and now he needs a drink, I think. Now it's really beautiful what Pascal made. Thank you so much, Pascal, for making all those beautiful designs.
You're welcome.
It's and also telling about what's happening. And I think the idea, and that's the idea that I really like, that people coming into the church, for example, bringing the flowers and making the arrangements on the spot is really something special, and it really adds something to the whole process, I think, because all people come in and you, yeah, at least I am feeling uncomfortable when I get in, but at least you have a feeling you do something as well.
Try to think how the guy or girl up front feels it, him or herself.
Yeah, I don't think the person feels a lot anymore, but this is really beautiful, and I want to thank Luchtlisantes as well with their beautiful. I mean, I haven't mentioned them yet, but that's because of a special reason. We're in the experience center of Luchtlisantes. I'm really grateful that we can be there every time. I mean, it's such a great place, fantastic place to be. They don't only grow fantastic flowers; they also have the great experience center. If you have the time when you're in Holland, please visit Luchtlysiantes. They will show you around in their fantastic greenhouse. And you can work there in the experience center as well. This week there was a school from the north of Holland which were doing wedding bouquets, if I'm correct. So a lot of people come in, and it's a very creative place. And thank you, Pascal. Thank you, John, for the show. You really look good. Nobody sees the picture. Now everybody sees the picture. So thank you everybody for watching. John will just show the design one more time from close by. Wow, it is really fantastic. So don't forget, the 4th of November will be the next show with Morgan Douglas Nutt. Oh, and now the screen goes black, so we'll switch this one off. And John, remember how we end the show? Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show, and see you next time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.